So you get to a point where nothing fulfills you. That's why you see people can start to have a small house, another house somewhere, because they are looking for that satisfaction and excitement. But that excitement only comes from pursuing your passion, working, doing work that brings you value. So whatever you are doing, if it's not fulfilling you, it can be filling your pockets with money, but it's emptying your soul. That's dangerous. That's why you see people beginning to behave strangely. So people will come to you and tell you that your dream is not possible. Your dream cannot happen. Just listen to them and take them as their own personal opinions and go ahead, forge your way and pursue your dream, because that is what is most important for you. That is what is meaning to you. All right, keep going, Ozzy. Thank you so much. So now, what you need to understand, this is, for me, I think this was quite eye-opening, and it helped me a lot, especially when I go to those moments when things were tight. When you start doing your work, I'm sure you have seen people who say, what is paying these days? Which business can we do? Which business can we do? And today is doing this business, tomorrow is doing that business, tomorrow is doing another business. And at the end of the day, they are not building anything. So if you have identified your passion, this is what you want to do, this is where your heart is. When you start working at it, you realize that when you are, every work works. There's no work that doesn't work. I'm sure you've heard people saying, I've tried this, it doesn't work. I've tried this, it doesn't work. There's no work that doesn't work. Every work works, right? There's no work that doesn't work. Every work works. So what happens with work is that the work can be working on you, or it's working for you. There are 2 points. Right? It's either it's working on you or it's working for you. I'll give you a good example from sales, since I'm passionate about sales. And also one thing I've just discovered is that if you want to make money, you have to be good at selling. If you want to be happy in life, you just have to be good at selling, right? Because if you want a promotion, you have to sell yourself. If you want a raise, salary raise, you have to promote yourself. If you want a good wife, you have to sell yourself to that lady. If you want a good job, you have to sell yourself during the interview. So everything that we get in life is all about selling. So you need to learn how to sell. So let me give you an example from the sales field. Let's say you go and do a presentation, right? When you do a presentation to a client, you want them to buy. So you go and do a presentation and they don't buy. Most of the times you get frustrated and you come back angry. They're not buying, they're not buying. Maybe I'm not good at selling, I'm not cut out for this, right? But when you did that presentation was helping you to become a better presenter. So you realize that you did this presentation, they didn't buy. Then you do another presentation, they didn't buy. But if you look back and compare your first presentation and the second presentation, you realize that your second presentation was better than the first, even though they didn't buy. So what is happening? The presentation is working on you to become a better presenter. So the work you are doing, don't say it doesn't work. Don't say the work doesn't work. The work works, all work works, but the thing is, it's working on you first. So after the work has worked on you, after some time, it then gets to a point where it's now working for you, where you then go and you do a presentation and people buy. You work and you get the instant result. But at first when you started, it wasn't giving you instant results. You were doing work, result, work, result, work, result. But eventually it will be, you get to a point now where it's work, result, work, result. Now, when people look at that, they say, oh, this guy is very lucky. Oh, he's lucky. You know, he just started and these things started moving well. Ah, he's lucky. And some even try to emulate you and they try to jump onto the same kind of industry and they don't make it. Why? Because they are trying to copy somebody who is doing a work, somebody to whom work has worked on. And now it's working for. But for you now, you just want to try, you just want to copy. You are doing a work that has not worked on you. So my encouragement to you now is that if you want to pursue your dream, start to put in place structures, but know this one thing, that this work, at first, it is going to work on me. So the best work that you should be doing now is to work on yourself. For those of you that attended last week, I was saying that God said to men after he had created, today I'm going to give you again another nugget from the Bible, all right? So last week I was saying God said, be fruitful and multiply, replenish the earth, subdue it, and have dominion. So we're saying that you start by doing, because God said be fruitful. So you start by becoming, right? Be fruitful and multiply. Multiply now is a verb, it's a doing word. So you start by becoming, and then you do the work. And after you have done what needs to be done, you are going to have. So be fruitful, multiply, then eventually have dominion. So most of us, we are focusing on having. What can I have? What can I have? That's why you see people doing corruption. They are looking for money. They want money. What can they have? But if they become the kind of people that deserve it, they haven't. If they done the work that they should do to get it, they haven't. And so when they get that money, it's going to come back and haunt them, because they haven't followed the steps of be, do, and have.